While Shih Tzus are generally a friendly and easygoing breed, there are some things that humans do that Shih Tzus do not like. These behaviors can irritate them or even cause grief, which can lead to behavioral disorders and an overall unhappy household. If you are unaware of some of the things you do that annoy your Shih Tzu, this video is for you. So, let's look at some actions to avoid in order to keep your Shih Tzu happy, loving, and energetic at all times. But before we get into the furry details, hello and welcome to Animal Digest. If you haven't already, please subscribe to get your weekly dose of pet content, which will help you to better understand and care for your fur babies. Now, let's begin. Number 1. They hate to be the center of attention constantly. Shih Tzus are loving dogs, but they also need their own time and space. Too much human interaction, especially when the interaction is centered around them, can be too overwhelming for the dog, so it's best to give him some time alone every now and then. And when he is the focus of attention around friends and family, it is your responsibility to manage the interaction so it is kept short. If they are not given enough alone time, or they are the center of attention for too long, they may become stressed, anxious, and resentful. We know they are lap dogs and love people, but just like us, they too get shy, anxious, or overwhelmed at times. This takes us to number 2. They hate it when you try to play with them all the time. Yes, Shih Tzus like to play, but it is possible for you to overdo it. There is no secret here. Just like humans, your pet has a threshold. So, try and make playing sessions fun and exciting, but not overly long, and avoid pressuring your Shih Tzu into doing something he doesn't want to do. When he is recharged, he will be the sweet, playful, and cuddly lapdog that he is. Number 3. They hate being hugged. As we mentioned earlier, Shih Tzus require alone time. But equally, like most dogs, if not all, your Shih Tzu despises being hugged and petted. Hugging their dog is considered by many dog owners to be one of the best ways to express affection. However, you must understand that in a dog's world, hugging is not an expression of love and affection. Even though your dog may tolerate your kisses and hugs, this does not mean that he enjoys them. It just means that your dog is doing what dogs do best, which is please their owners. In fact, putting your arms around a dog's neck or even around their body could be interpreted as threatening to the dog. Therefore, allow your Shih Tzu to cuddle on his own terms. If he shows annoyance when being petted, let him be. Also, petting him by rubbing his back or chest may be a better choice as opposed to hugs and kisses. Number 4. They hate feeling bored or neglected. Almost all Shih Tzus love people. They were bred to be companion dogs, that's all, no hunting, no pulling sleds. So, it makes sense that they highly value your attention and love, just as we value their attention and love. So it's important to show them enough love so that they do not feel bored, ignored, or neglected. When you do not connect with your pets on a regular basis, they can become destructive. They'll look for new ways to get your attention. This could result in your dog chewing on your shoes and furniture, or becoming unruly by barking excessively. They might even become very spiteful and pee and poo inside your house. Number 5. They hate it when there is conflict or undue stress around them. Though a pet provides comfort during stressful times, if there is a chaotic or hostile atmosphere on a regular basis, the situation will eventually become exhausting for your Shih Tzu. They don't understand what's going on, but dogs are intelligent animals that can detect a negative shift in someone's mood and in their environment. So it's no surprise that they sense when something is wrong or when you are sad. And over time, the dog will become agitated and worried, especially if there is shouting. This is a very problematic issue, especially for dogs, who have a very tight-knit relationship with their owners. This brings us to number 6. They don't care for loud noises. All dog breeds, from the smallest to the largest, are susceptible to a fear of loud noises. This is because, in some instances, a dog's hearing supersedes that of humans, such as dogs can hear higher-pitched sounds better than humans can. Plus, they can also hear some quieter sounds better than humans, based on the frequency range. So very often, your Shih Tzu will be startled by thunderstorms, fireworks, or loud sounds coming from a vehicle, thus the chase. Some Shih Tzus may also be terrified of household sounds, such as the vacuum cleaner or dishwasher. Others may be wary of lawn mowers, heavy footsteps, and so on. This issue tends to be particularly common in rescued and adopted older dogs, which is not surprising, given that they never had the opportunity to become accustomed to some of these sounds. If you live in a noise-dense area, and you have a dog that panics in response to these noises, speak to your vet about the issue. Number 7. They hate it when you force them to eat. Shih Tzus eat when they are hungry. Attempting to force your Shih Tzu to eat a meal when he isn't hungry, or to insist that they eat randomly, will become tiresome for your dog. Instead, train the dog to eat at scheduled meal times. Number 8. They hate it when you take them outside too often. Shih Tzus are traditionally indoor dogs, so it is not necessary to frequently take them outside. Extensive outdoor play not only makes your dog tired and exhausted, but it also puts him at risk of overheating and heat stroke. Taking them outside once per day, or every other day for some fun and light exercise is all they need. Number 9. Some Shih Tzus hate heights. This is reported by some owners, so if your Shih Tzu dislikes heights, let us know in the comment section below. If your Shih Tzu prefers to stay on the ground all the time, that's a sign. So avoid forcing him to sleep on high beds, go on potentially unsafe balconies, or go anywhere else where you might be uncomfortable. This will not only cause anxiety in your dog, but it may also result in injury. Number 10. Forcing them to take a bath. There are some Shih Tzus who enjoy baths, but there are others who dread the thought of getting one. When it's your dog's first time getting a bath, you need to be ready for anything. And if you are a new dog owner, taking your dog to be groomed by a professional may be the best option if he is overly reluctant. If this is the case, you should let the groomer know that your dog dislikes taking a bath. Plus, you also have the option to learn about the art of DIY grooming, which your dog would perhaps prefer. Bottom line, owning a Shih Tzu can be high maintenance. They have needs and wants, and they can be picky and are often emotional. Needless to say, a Shih Tzu will thrive in an environment where its owner devotes the time and patience to ensure that they are happy and healthy. What does your Shih Tzu hate? Did it make our list? Let us know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.